Hi guys, it's Gareth here, aka Rookie, and welcome to my 3D video. Whee! So, I've just finished work, I've got my list, so I remember to talk about everything. So here we go, right. I now have internet. I have not the best of upload speeds, about 1.5 megabytes, which is going to really kill me, because I mean it's going to take like 3 hours to load like a 20-minute, 4 hours even, I think, sorry. So I'm going to have to go back to either uploading at night, or uploading the day when I work, or taking an external drive to work to upload there. So videos are going to be hard to upload, but I'm going to start recording everything, get everything going for you. Yeah, so I'm going to come back to that in a second actually. I don't know why I start off with that, but let's jump to it anyway. Right, okay, so from move up to here, I actually damaged some of my stuff. One of them being I've lost a PlayStation 3 controller. Don't know where that's gone. Even including the cable, it's somewhere. It's probably one of the boxes up there, but I haven't unpacked all the boxes. Well, I have actually gone through all the boxes. I still can't find it. So, could be, no, it's not now. I looked in that one more than once. Anyway, it's somewhere. I will find it, but I've lost it. And the other thing I damaged is my headphones that you normally see me wearing, which means I haven't been able to record any gameplay footage. So why there's been none? But I've bought. In fact, got it here because it arrived today. So yeah, so there's my headset. That's Turtle Beach. It's exactly the same as the one I got, because I actually went to a shop and bought two headsets. One of them was 29 quid, well 30 quid, and the other one was 75 quid. And both of them basically gave me crap mic control. I think it's basically rather me than the system, apart from maybe the 25 quid one, the 30 quid one, sorry, the 75 one, and basically I think it's just that my voice is very quiet, so it doesn't come across that well on the recording. So yeah, yeah, and on that, this week I've had 3 offers, basically kind of networking offers. 2 of them YouTube network offers. They are network offers. When I say that they're offers, they've asked me to join the network and fill out the application form. So I'm thinking about that at the moment. Another one is non-YouTube related, but has come because of what I do on YouTube. So yeah, watch this space. I'll let you guys know when I can tell you stuff. Yeah, because I've got internet, I've been distracted by playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm. I mean, it stopped me from actually even one night I forgot to cook dinner because I was playing it so much. So I've got to put that down. I've got to put that down. So I'm going to go back now to Friday. So basically, Friday? Was it Friday? Saturday? Yeah, Friday. Whenever I didn't do my vlog. Oh well. Anyway, so I drove down to Manchester last week, and it was really good. I might not mention this last week. I may have done. I gotta mention it anyway. Basically, I was driving down there, and there was like a load of bikers, and on the back of their jackets, something you don't notice. Basically, was God Squad, as in like a Christian type thing. It was really weird, but yeah, it was kind of good. I'm trying to cross off things so I don't forget to talk about anything. So yeah, after the gig I went to on Friday, which would definitely been after the vlog last week. Basically, I got invited by Frevistal to join them at the after party. So basically, we went to this club. Basically, when it was the after party, what actually was, it was just going to a club, which they were going to go and have a drink with. Hey, you guys want to come party with us? So, sorry about the accent. Really, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was a really good, good. You know, we got in for free. Had lots of drinks. Got absolutely wasted. And this thing gets to my next post, which is being really old. Well, I'm not really old. I'm only 33, but my body not being able to handle drink like it used to. I mean, when I was younger, I could go out, I could have 10 pints, like a few shots, and get up the next day. I used to be able to get up at like 7 in the morning and go to my lectures when I was in uni. These days, I'm a little more sensitive. We were drinking till like 3:30, and then I had to go, and I basically then did something that I don't do very often. I mean, I did have a spot when I didn't do anything. I threw up, and I threw up badly. And I get this thing now. When I've had a heavy night out, when I get in the shower, I feel the urge to vomit. This time, obviously, because I've been thrown up during the night when I go back to the hotel, I didn't have anything to throw up, so it was like just dry retching, which is even worse, and then you get that little bit of bile, which is really disgusting taste. I think I'm going to change the subject, guys, because I don't think you want to hear about this, but hey. Oh, I forgot to mention, when we went to the after party in thing, I got recognised from on YouTube. It's like, I know you, don't I? I know you, I know you. And then you start thinking for a second, and it's like, you're the guy that does gig videos. So he recognised me, which is really weird, which is kind of freaking me out a little bit, but yeah. So then I had to drive home. I didn't go straight home. What I did, I went to go and see some friends of mine that live in Stockport nearby, so I went and stayed there and recovered for 2 hours after checking out my hotel rather than going straight home, which was good. A good chance to hang out there. I went to a shop there, which is, oh, you might have seen a photo where I put Retro Gaming Heaven. This is called Retro Reloaded, which has got basically all retro games. I love it in there. You know, if I lived in Stockport, I'd probably end up getting myself an old SNES and basically buying a game for like £2 and playing cartridge games all day long. It'd be great. I mean, just think of the amazing fun you could have, you know, especially party nights. But then on the drive home, this was something that really stuck in my mind, right? There was this Porsche, right? I don't know what type of Porsche, sorry, I can't remember. But I was driving basically behind it, and basically this is all the way from Manchester until about somewhere sort of around Carlisle, maybe. Basically, I was following him, and he basically stayed in the middle lane the whole way, right? One of these middle lane cruisers. And I was driving, and I'd be driving over the inside lane. The first time I met him, right, I should have undertaken him then. I should have done that. What I did, I went out and I went to go around him. And as I went to go past him, right, he then sped up and shot off. So then obviously I pulled back across the lanes, right. And this was a continuous theme, was it, all the way through my journey up to Carlisle. I would catch him up, because he'd be going about 60 in the middle lane, because sometimes I get stuck because other cars were coming outside, so I'd be stuck behind him going 60, and then I'd pull to go over and overtake him. And as I went overtaking him, he'd speed up and shoot off. Only time we got about Kyle when he actually wasn't in the middle lane, he was actually in the inside lane, because I think he's probably turned off. I eventually passed him. But it's like this, I catch up to him, and then he'd speed off and go like anything else. And he'd speed off, I'd see him just in the distance, and then eventually I'd catch him up, and he'd just sit in the middle lane. You know, you can't even drive at a constant speed, mate. You know, you should just stop doing it. I went to a gig middle of this week. Well, I went to 2 gigs. I went to one on Monday, which is the Bank Holiday Monday. I saw Brawler's Decade Set Off, which is I did a video for. And on the Tuesday, I went and saw Bex Sanders and The Once. Now, Bex Sanders I love. I've mentioned that. There's a video. Go and watch the video, guys. But I also went there and I met some friends beforehand, which was really good. It's kind of one of the reasons why I moved to Glasgow. It was great to hang out with someone before a gig and actually be at a gig with people, and it made things feel really good. But coming off that gig, I know something that's been mentioned that I talked about with someone, is my self-confidence is completely gone. I'm right here because I don't feel I'm actually talking to someone, I'm just talking to myself really, which I do a lot now these days since I'm living by myself. But yeah, my self-confidence, I need to get that sort of self-confidence back from like 2005, God, I'm dropping years now. 2005 when I was probably at my most self-confident, you know, it's when I was able to go out by myself, you know, and you know, I just run to people, start chatting to them and be friends. And these days, I don't even leave the house unless I'm going to a gig, and I get really nervous when meeting friends. I mean, I was really nervous. Hopefully they didn't notice, but they're going to know if they don't watch this video. Is basically when I turned up, I was actually in a mild form of panic attack, and I was basically sweating buckets. I was just pretending that I was out of breath because I'd run there, but actually I was just because I was so nervous about meeting people. So that wasn't a good thing. Something that's been happening a lot recently is I have a day when I just feel low for no reason. I know I should go. Actually, I haven't registered with a doctor here yet, which is a problem because I need to go and see a doctor because then I'm going to get some counselling and stuff like that, which I do have to pay for, but I need it, so I need to get that sorted out. But I haven't done it yet, and that's the thing. But I keep having these days when I feel absolutely low for no reason whatsoever. You know, not if it's a day after I've had such a good day, and then I have to lowly because I think I need to punish myself for it. But I just feel low for no reason, and I can't explain it. That was the day yesterday, but today I'm great, I'm fine. Yeah. So a couple more things, basically because I'm actually going to go out tonight because I'm going on a works thing with Bob, so that's kind of why I need to rush really, and I'm actually probably going to be late now, but hey, continue to be late to a lot of things these days. I know probably a lot of you get this as well, when you follow a band on Twitter, they then send you a tweet or a direct message or PM or whatever you want to call them, They send you messages, look, checking out. So I had a load of them. So I was actually checking about 20 or 30 bands the other day, just listening to their music. Some of them are really good, some of them were okay, some of them mediocre. You can never tell sometimes with bands. They may be really good live, but they're just not being recorded well. But yeah, so that's the thing. And I've noticed a lot of the bands that keep doing this are American bands, so I can't really see them live. But the other thing is, I need to start following some Glaswegian bands. I need to go and see them play, see some local bands play in local venues, because I like local music and I like going to live gigs. If you haven't already noticed. Last thing I want to talk about is obviously because the election's just been. I mean, I want to talk about obviously voting, because a lot has been on Facebook and Twitter. Basically, people have died and fought for the rights. Suffragettes, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. Maybe not for rights in this country, but a lot of them have. Suffragettes in this country, for instance. And they fought for the right for you to choose to vote, not the right for you to actually vote. So you can choose whether to vote or not. So there's a lot about this, but you know, if you choose not to vote, then you can't really complain about the result because you had no part in it, right? And on that as well, just because you chose to vote for a party and that party didn't win, doesn't mean then that you should bitch and complain about it. Yes, you can say what you can have feelings. Everyone has strong feelings. I have strong feelings about things, you know. But at the end of the day, we're living in a democracy, yeah, where the party with the most votes gets elected, and that's what happened. And if people talking about percentage representation, that's a whole other issue which I'm not going to get involved in because I don't know enough to talk about it. But the system we have works. So basically, you know, you're voting not just only for the party. In some cases, you vote for the person who's running for that party. So that's how it works. You vote for that person to represent you in your area in UK politics. So, you know, don't have a go at people who vote. Have a go at people that don't vote, but also understand that they have the right to choose not to vote if they don't feel there's a candidate or a party to choose from. I know this has gone really political. I didn't want it to become political. But yeah, the result, obviously, if you don't know, Conservatives have won. They've got a majority of 18 seats, so they're going to be in power, which a lot of people aren't happy about. But in the end, what you've got to realise is that the majority of people voted for them. Even if you were going to look at percentage representation, they still had the most votes. You know, they won the most seats, so they are our legitimate government. And it's better than what we had 5 years ago, because 5 years ago we had a government that no one voted for because it was a coalition government. Because no one voted, oh, I want Tory and a Lib Dem government. No, you voted for one or the other, you know, and also one of the other parties that weren't in power, but no one voted for a coalition government. So we now have we don't have a coalition, we have a government that people actually voted for. So you voted for their policies, as it were, their manifesto, and that's what we've got. We've got a single party that was voted for by the people, which is what the people wanted. The majority of people wanted. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've gone all political for some stupid reason. Let's leave a video there. Guys, hope you had a good week, and as always, have fun.